Wing Chun kicking. First, knees up, tai sat. So today Jens is helping me make this video, and we're going to be looking at knees up as an introduction to Wing Chun kicking. So we're going to keep this brief and just touch on how the Wing Chun kicks have many similarities to the techniques we do with our arms. So what are the common points we have with that? And then briefly, just what is different between the kicks and the arms. And then lastly, we're going to just cover some points on what to focus on when you're doing knees up, how to do it properly to generate power and to defend yourself. So, when do we apply this technique? We do it from this sort of a range. Not against somebody who's doing a flying kick through the window or something else in the movies. No. Here we are, just outside punching range. And often people will choose to bridge this distance using the kick. So if I feel that something's going to start happening, I need to be alert even from this range, even before then. Paying attention to everything, watching his feet. And if there's any movement, then I need to raise my knees up to defend myself. Okay, so I'll be watching him closely for any movement. Okay. Now from here, once the knee is up, I can take his leg out. We'll do that one more time. Alright, so let's look at that slowly. His kick's coming in, I have knees up. From here, I attack the supporting leg. Alright, so we'll do that at normal speed now. So from here, up and there, attacking the supporting leg, like so. So we want to make sure that we do this properly and that there are no gaps in our defense if we are guarding. So by that I mean, when knees are up, we raise our leg so it's roughly parallel with the ground, like so. And so the guarding hand is here, so there's no gap. If I do this incorrectly, and I'm a little bit lazy and I raise my knee only to there and my hand, now there is a gap there, which the opponent can exploit, because as you can see, I'm not really guarding this part of the groin, and there's a gap there in my hand. So when we do it, we want to make sure we are guarding totally there. So let's look briefly here at what we're doing. So knees up, like so. Alright, so the first thing to note is the similarities to the arms. Like the arms, we don't tense our muscles at all. So your leg muscles should not be stiff, you're not trying to tense your muscles. Now the reason is, similar to the arms, if you're presenting a stiff muscular structure here, especially when you're clashing against someone else's leg, you're so easily knocked offline. So Jens is doing it properly, I can feel his leg is relaxed. Tense your muscles for me please now. So now his leg I can feel is locked. So from here, any pressure I apply just pushes him offline. Much the same if I hold a rigid arm structure, you will easily move. No, it's not. Forward focus, correct structure. So that is the similarity with the arms. We don't, just because we're using our legs doesn't mean we change things and start using muscles. The difference though from the arms is, if you could do it again please, we'll turn you straight onto the camera. Okay, straight on. The difference in the exercise here is that we no longer, unlike the arms, think of left side and right side. When we are raising the knee, there is no longer a second side. There is only the supporting leg and the groin. These are the only things we focus on. So, no longer do we have to think like the arms of left side, right side. You simply concentrate on protecting the groin and the supporting leg. And we do this by doing the technique properly and with the proper structure. So let's have a look at that. Alright, so how we're doing this exercise correctly to ensure that we're generating the right sort of power. As we were demonstrating just now with Jens, we're not trying to use our muscles, just as we don't use our muscles in our hands. We're using our structure to generate power. Let's show you the difference. Now, ordinarily this isn't a fair contest. Leg muscles generally are much more powerful than arms, but when you're as scrawny as me, and let's face it, I could make Gandhi look like Mr. Universe. So in this instance, in this rare exception, Jens is definitely bigger and stronger. His arms are bigger than my legs. So let's try this one. Okay, so first of all, you stop me. I'm going to raise my knee. I'm going to do the knee up exercise. But firstly, I'm going to use my muscles. Okay, well, I'm going to try and use what I call muscles. All right, from here. I'm really trying to... It's just too powerful. I can't move it. All right, okay. Now this time, I'm going to use... I ensure that my structure is straight. Tailbone is tucked in. And I'm rotating here, just thinking of moving the hip socket. See, that's the difference. Okay, one more time. So when he's grabbed here, again, not using muscles, just relax, using the tailbone, rotate. Now I'm able to attack. Clear anything in the way and attack. Alright? Right, the last point I'd like to cover is similar to the previous one on generating power. I'm not focusing on raising the knee because that would tend to use your muscles and not the tailbone or rotation. So you'll not be generating the correct sort of force. Secondly, if I concentrate on that, I'm actually not guarding myself correctly. Observe this. When I do the technique from here, now Jens is of course trying to attack my supporting leg, but this is in the way. Compared to when, okay, this time I'll do it incorrectly, I'm focusing now on raising the knee. So if I do that, you see that I've actually, by virtue of my raising my knee, I've collapsed the structure. So the supporting leg is open. So done correctly, all I'm thinking of doing is rotating from the hip here, and the tailbone is tucked in, and I'm actually just raising my structure, which I place straight down. It's raising the structure. Alright? So that's what we're really concentrating on. Now, you had a question, Jens, and Jens was asking me, saying, alright, suppose I've gone up, and the opponent sees the leg is there, then you say he wants to come around and attack you there. Alright, good point. This exercise, just as with anything we do in Wing Chun, what is our purpose? My purpose is, remember, to break his structure. So I don't just raise my knee and say, job done. I raise my knee because I detected movement in his leg. Now maybe he faked it. Maybe, well, okay. He faked it, and I raise my knee, but I don't just leave it there. My purpose always is to attack, and that's why my leg is relaxed. From here, you follow up, or you follow up, or you follow up. The leg is relaxed and uncommitted. So, in this instance, I've gone up, he hasn't moved, or he has moved, but still, I will attack. Either way. Okay, this time you don't move, and I've gone too early. There. So now you think there's an opening. But straight away I need to attack. Any leg. I cannot just leave my knees up there like that, thinking all is down, I'm protected. No, it doesn't work like that. Always looking to attack and break structure, the opponent. And especially if he's kicking, you want to take out that supporting leg, if possible. If you're in range, definitely attack. If not, the foot comes down and you move into range. Yeah. I think that was a good one.
That was
a good one.
Yeah.